And welcome to the GFNJ podcast YouTube channel. This is a show called What You Doing, where we talk about what we watch and play during the week. I'm your host, Enterprise. With me is sometimes me friend
Felix.
What you been watching, fool?
A couple of things. Juicy things.
Juicy.
Yeah, the first thing I watched was a movie I just found out about yesterday, and it's called We Summon the Darkness.
Okay.
Stars Alexander Daddario. So juicy.
Dario.
Triple D Dario. And two other ladies whose names I forget.
Damn, are they that whatever?
No, they're very cute, but I just can't remember the names. One of them was in a movie called God Bless America, like a black comedy movie. Very
Don't recall.
Yeah, no, it's very underrated. It's a very good movie. It's fun. But this is about these three girls. They go into a concert. They meet three guys. And a lot of stuff ensues.
We Summon the Darkness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Johnny Knoxville is in it.
Okay.
He's a preacher.
When did this come out?
Last year.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that means ringing some kind of bells.
Really?
A little bit.
I don't remember seeing any trailers until yesterday.
The Johnny about Knoxville part.
He being a priest?
Yeah.
Well, preacher, yeah. I was not expecting that.
Do they get killed with are there guns in no?
They're guns. They're knives. They're in the 80s.
Yeah, I think I seen this a while ago.
Yeah, the whole thing is that these girls are going to the concert and they meet the guys, but in the background, there's a lot of murderings and killings happening. So they have to do with this cult, so like satanic killings. And, well, you're going to watch it?
I mean, people who are listening might. Is it good enough?
It's fun.
Tell people if they're going to watch it or not. If you don't think they should watch it, you can spoil, because I know you want to spoil.
Well, I don't know if it's a spoiler, actually.
How do you not know if it's a spoiler?
Because I after watching the movie, I forgot the trailer.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's in the trailer.
Is it a spoiler to the story of the movie?
Nah.
Then you'd say it.
Okay, so these two girls are killing people. Yeah, they're the killers.
I kind of said that when I remember there being some kind of violence that they were doing.
Yeah, so these three girls are trying to killing the three boys.
Oh, okay.
And they're satanic killings and everything. But it's set in the 80s. It's actually pretty fun. It's not the best thing you can watch, but I keep giggling because... Oh, shit. There's so many ass shots. Well, Triple D Dario does not have any ass. You've seen.
Hey, be nice.
No, she's gorgeous. I'm not saying she's not gorgeous, but she don't have an ass.
That's kind of fucked up of you.
Why? She does.
I mean, you don't have to come out and say it like that.
Well, compared to the other lady, the girl that's in God Bless America,
okay,
she's juicier, and she gets all the ass shots.
Okay,
but they're kind of gratuitous.
Okay,
so I don't know, she's banging on the door and she's bent over.
How is she bent over banging on the door?
I mean, she's banging on the door, then she bends over, and she keeps banging on the door.
Okay.
She's kind of crazy. Then they lay on the floor, and Daddario, lays down, and the other girl lays down sexier, and she keeps her ass up.
Okay. I mean, keep talking while I Google this.
And
Google the cast.
And it kind of threw me, well, not threw me off, but it was like, okay, that's an ass shot. Then there came another, and then another, and I was like, okay, this movie's relying a lot on those shots, but don't get me wrong, I happily take those ass shots. Giddy. But it's actually kind of fun. I did not expect, I was hoping I would see more Johnny Knoxville than we got, but he was way out of character. The first one is the ass shot.
Okay, because I don't think I've seen either of these. They look pretty white.
Oh, they are white.
Like white.
Yeah, like kind of Karen-ish white, but without being Karens. But yeah, Knoxville's character was so out of line with we've seen him in whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was.
He's a good actor, actually.
Yeah, he has good acting chops. Actually, I saw this review where they said that Knoxville was up there with Kevin James in this movie called, what's it called?
Becky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see that movie.
That might be the movie that I'm thinking about. Is he in it? Is Johnny Knoxville in it?
No, Kevin James is in it.
Oh, okay.
He's a racist.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to see that because they're both comedic actors.
But Knoxville wasn't an actor, though.
Oh, no, he wasn't.
He's a jackass.
He's a jackass. And he quote unquote was an actor in some movies. But I mean, he was Johnny Knoxville.
Kevin James, I mean, that Becky movie looks absolutely terrible.
Yeah, but I just want to see what Kevin James brings to the table because I always see him in whatever.
It looks terrible. I remember seeing a trailer for it and like what? No, it looks terrible.
I just want to see Kevin James in something that's not Grown Ups or
being the Chris Farley wannabe guy.
I get it. Exactly. Yeah,
I get it. But I remember that this was like too much. Like it didn't make sense.
Okay. I heard that it's not a good movie, but it's kind of...
Because we had this conversation on the pod, Bubbles and I, about how different action, like people, like hot people, make it more believable.
Yes.
And I was just complaining about how it's fucked up that it has to be hot people. Now that it's Kevin James in this other one, now I'm like, oh, it's not believable. So it's like a catch-20, you know? So I don't know. Maybe it was Kevin James or not. I don't know. I remember that movie looked absolutely terrible.
Yeah, it's more like a morbid kind of watch for me.
It could be it could be the writing of it.
Yeah,
it just felt cheesy and out of place.
Yeah, I've heard it's cheesy, but I mean it's the type of thing I want to watch just to pass the time.
Pussy.
But this movie, actually, it's pretty good. I think people should watch it.
Really? It's not rated that high on IMDb.
No, I mean it's not the best movie, but I mean, if you want to see blood and
ass?
Pretty girls and a lot of ass shots, it's a good watch.
Okay, you're disgusting. Proceed.
Well, we already knew this.
Yeah, we kind of did. But I forgot though.
Well, yeah,
I forgot.
There's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I forgot how nasty you is.
And we get some holy juiceness in this next one.
Which is what, everyone? Take it away.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to pop my other leg.
Quit popping stuff.
The other one is The Warrior Nun. Just came out on Netflix, yesterday?
And you finished it already? Fuck.
It was 10 episodes, 40 minutes each.
Why you say it like that's not a lot?
Well,
that's a lot.
It did not feel a lot like a lot.
Because it's easy to swallow or what?
It's okay. So it's easy to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
But this happened to me. I was watching it, and I mean, we get into the premise really quickly, but it runs stale.
Which is what? Explain. After waking up in a morgue, an orphan teen discovers she now possesses superpowers and is chosen Halo Bearer for a secret sect of demon hunting nuns.
Yeah, so the halo is like a legit halo, like an angel halo.
It's on her back.
Yeah, on her back, and she gets these powers. So, the warrior nun is not the sect. The sect are the sect of the cruciform swords, and the warrior nun is the leader, the halo bearer.
Mm-hmm.
So allegedly, she can see the demons and fight them hand to hand, and the other nuns just help her.
You know what I heard?
What?
CW. That's what you were saying to me in my head. You turned into the Charlie Brown lady, but instead of want was CW.
Yeah.
Why does CW love demons so much?
I don't know.
I feel what's this Supernatural, right?
Yeah.
And then like
you should watch Supernatural instead of this.
Oh, is it bad?
Well, I like it better. I mean, it's juicy.
Were you comparing it though? Why are you comparing it?
No, when I saw the trailer, I started to compare it, but it's not the same. I mean, I want to say...
And isn't Supernatural like 45 seasons?
15, I think?
No, fuck you, no.
I lost count after
Anything
12.
past 10 can suck a fat one.
I lost count after 12.
No.
And I think this year or the next year, they...
Pues
and
no
the series...
mames.
Yeah, well, it ran a fucking long time.
No mames.
Since 2005.
No fucking mames.
Sí, güey.
Warrior Nun.
Warrior Nun. So... I got mixed feelings because I liked a lot of details of it, or some aspects. It was... From the get-go, I knew how it was going to end.
Okay.
And for me to say that, you know, it's
blatant.
Yeah, too much, too blatant. The road is kind of cool, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a 3-episode
treatment.
Yeah, I was on episode 5 when I said this, so nothing really happens.
Like, what do you mean?
I was like, okay, this is kind of running long. I hope it's in the next episode they pick it up. They pick it up until episode 7.
Why did you keep watching? Oh, because you have OCD.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last 2-3 episodes are cool because the story really picks up, because the first episodes they set up the world, they set up the people, but they take too long. They could have shaved it up 2 episodes. Bien cabrón.
So they dragged it out.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucks, don't do that. I hate that.
They could have 7 solid episodes, but they dragged that out. And there was a scene where with an angel. When I saw this, I was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, I already started. I need to finish the series, but fucking hell, it looked terrible. Yeah, but then at the end, we know why the scene was like that. It was like a... Remember those the old Catholic books we see on the TV where those like over the top drawings and colors and shit?
I think so.
Okay, so this is like a TV version of that. Everything is exaggerated. Everything is cheesy. And at the end, we see how, for example, this angel comes down. He puts the halo in the back of the lady, and that's the scene we get. And it looks cheesy as fuck. It looks horrible. But at the end, when we see the real scene happen, you get. I mean, it's an exaggeration, but you see the armor of the guy. You see how it happened. You see what happens in that. So it was like, okay, I get it. I get the gist of it. But yeah, man, they dragged it a lot.
That's my pet. I can't do that.
Yeah, and it has some like side stories that.
But it doesn't sound like anything was compelling enough to keep you watching.
My OCD.
Yeah, it feels like you just finished because you had to.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, the main girl is cute.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Fuck.
I don't think I'm gonna watch the next season.
Oh shit! I think because it just came out yesterday, so it was on the watch list, but there's no rush. We didn't have no rush to go see it, so we might take it off. Like,
I mean, I would suggest you see reviews of it if you're gonna watch it.
You just gave me one.
Well, by qualified people.
I know, but you're still the barometer in a sense. You like everything.
Yeah.
You did not like this.
No.
So that's kind of how I could tell.
Yeah.
I still have to run it through the boss, Miss Bubbles, and see what she says. Sounds like we might not be watching it.
You know how Bubbles said The Witcher was CW?
Yeah.
He's gonna puke
He's
CW
gonna
with
puke
this.
it. Yeah, he's gonna fucking.
Yeah, let's say this is CW 1.5. Like they kind of step it up with the visual effects, but that's about it. The writing is awful.
Oh shit!
It's kind of cool that they do it in Europe. They're in Spain, and mostly they're in Spain. But that's about it.
Damn, son.
Yeah, it's.
And it looked cool too.
It looked cool. For example, with this, I want to see what happens with Cursed.
Yeah, because these are immediately gonna get compared to.
Yeah,
but Cursed is not coming till like in a minute.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of stretch for that. There was a couple of things with the series that, if they would have better writing, would have been way better, because the Halo bearer that was before this girl and one of the nuns, they kind of had a thing.
Okay.
They don't say, oh, they were lesbians, but they kind of had a thing. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's interesting. And in the Catholic Church, this is interesting. and they kind of
dropped it.
Well, she's dead, so yeah, they dropped it.
Okay. Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, no, that's how it opens.
Oh, okay.
She dies, and you get the new girl.
Okay.
And there's one of the other nuns. She kind of hints that she's kind of gay.
The different one?
Yeah, different one. And she kind of likes this new one.
3 lesbianos?
Yeah.
Damn.
And she hints that she kind of likes this girl.
Uh-huh.
And I would have liked a little bit more because I feel that they did it in a cool way.
That's also a very CW thing. Lesbianos everywhere.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
There was a line that even they made fun of. She said, "I'm independent. I'm strong. I'm. What am I saying?" She literally says that. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah.
But you can take it off the watch list.
Sounds like I might have to.
Yeah, the boss lady's gonna say at the end, but yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, it's her Nestle's.
Yeah.
She got the password.
Well, what you do?
Since
She got the password.
because obviously y'all already listened to our Last of Us podcast,
Amazing.
I needed a break. So I was like, you know what? I want some chuckles, bro. So I head over to Netflix. There were a couple Netflix stand-up specials coming out. First one, these are not particular order. I just did them this way. Anyway, get to the point. First one was Legalize Everything by Eric Andre.
Oh, shit.
You know Eric Andre?
Of course.
You like Eric Andre?
Yes.
He has a very faithful and peculiar fan base.
Yes.
You have to like Eric Andre.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, shout out to Rhino, hates Eric Andre.
No, my man. Why?
He just doesn't like him.
So it's love or hate. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I do not give a fuck about Eric Andre.
Mm-hmm.
He could eat shit. He could be the best shit ever. Best luck to him. It doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I can say this was going to be my first Eric Andre anything.
Yeah.
His show, the Eric Andre Show, has a very strong following. I've heard a lot of good things from it.
It's a clusterfuck.
Like, a lot of people enjoy it.
And he got in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah. The best thing out of that show, I believe, without me watching it, is Hannibal Buress. He came out of that.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress.
I thought he did stuff before that.
I don't know. I just know that he references it a lot. It's like they're both in that show, but
he's amazing.
Hannibal is 150 billion% the opposite of Eric Andre. Super mega chill. Yeah. Chillax. I knew Eric Andre was crazy because even the way that Legalize Everything his stand-up starts, kind of starts with a hidden camera skit.
Oh, damn.
And he's big on those. He's a cop. And he's going to, and he's performing in New Orleans, so he's going down the main street, and he's pretending to do all the drugs.
Oh shit!
So he's like, I got this out of the evidence room. And he's like, and he gives the old lady a bong hit, and he lights it, and she takes it, and then he's like doing all these pills or whatever, and he takes his pants off. So I guess the big deal is like he flashes people. Or
he's a big flasher.
He loves to show his dick. Apparently,
he doesn't give a shit.
Right? So I'm like, okay, let's see what's going on. This fool is intense, bro. Like, he's loud.
Yeah.
And fast.
Oh, yeah.
He yells.
He's like a normal person on crack.
He yells a lot.
Yes.
Like, a lot.
I think his most chill performance was on The Bitchin' Apartment 23.
Mm-hmm. And wasn't he also in, I think he's also in Two Broke Girls.
I think
he's
remember.
In the love interest of one of them, I believe.
Well, maybe
he's chill. He's chill, right? I don't have a problem with him. Again, he's just loud and yelling a lot, and I didn't find it funny. Maybe if I was a fan, I would find it funny. Mm-hmm. I'm not a fan, so he obviously talks about drugs a lot. And everybody was laughing, but at most he got a good out of me.
Half a chuckle,
like literally half a chuckle, like. Like he called himself Ernie from Bert and Ernie. That got me. That was it. Well, there was an old people bit where he like pretends that they're someone's parents on the audience, and and he like, and here's your mom and dad, and start making out and almost fucking.
Oh shit!
That was weird. There was a cool phone bit where he autocorrect texts somebody from the audience, so that was pretty cool. And then at the end, he tucks his nuts and dick
He locks himself?
He does a mangina.
Yeah.
And he puts his pants on, and that's how he reveals like he's got a mangina. That's how he ends the show. Good night. And then he puts, he's got a mangina, and then there's a shot from the back, and you can see everything.
Uh-huh.
I was like, whoa. It was too much for me. It was. I was trying to chill the fuck out.
Okay.
And it was,
yeah, he's not chill, dude.
It was a bit much.
I think the first thing I saw of his was he was interviewing somebody in a show, then he pukes on a cup, and then he drinks it again. I was like, whoa.
He's a lot. But it seems like he's very much in with the nerdy weed smoker crowd.
Mm-hmm.
That's like his crowd, because he talks about drugs a lot, getting high and all the different ways he got high, and then when he was on Molly, when he did this, when he did that, and there were funny stories. It just his comedy didn't hit with me.
Mm-hmm.
So me still being in a comedy kick, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to YouTube and see what I find. So I found, I don't know if you've seen this lady before, but her name is Michelle Buteau.
Never heard of her.
I low-key have a crush on her. She's cool.
Neta?
I mean, she's not, you're gonna be like, really her? But I like her.
She doesn't have to be hot for you to have a crush on her.
Like a compilla crush on her way.
Okay.
No, not.
How do you spell Bureau?
Bureau. She's been a host on a lot of MTV things. She's a black. She looks mixed because she looks very light skinned, and she's got freckles. Bureau.
Or Buteau.
Buteau, not Buteau.
Is it this lady?
Yeah, the one with the long hair. Is it Buteau?
Yeah, Buteau.
Fucking autocorrect me.
Oh.
You seen her before?
No, never.
She's got giant hair, like a giant mane hair.
I can see this. She's like a lion mane.
I like her.
She's funny?
She's been funny in other things. She's been funny in an Andy Ali Wong movie. She plays a lesbian in that. She's pregnant.
And Always Be My Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I liked her in that.
Yeah.
I just liked her. I don't know what it's about her. There's nothing. I don't know what it is about her face. I like to see her face.
Uh-huh.
She has a very interesting, pretty face. I like her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Fuck you. She's cool. She's dope.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm defending in my decision of liking this lady. I don't know why I feel attacked. You haven't even talked about it. I like her. She's dope. I started following Instagram. I love her. She's dope. She was pregnant. I think she had twins and everything.
Oh, shit.
She's fucking dope.
Okay.
I like her. I'm a fan.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this lady's special, because I never really sat down and watched any of her specials. And it's like 30-minute Comedy Central thing that they throw up on the YouTubes. And it's good. She talks about her marriage, because it's an interracial marriage, and her husband is, fuck. Her husband is Eastern European.
Okay.
So white, like the white, like the whitest of the white, like white,
ghost white,
like white. Yeah,
like Bubbles white.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
shit.
her. I don't know. It's weird to review comedy, because I don't want to give out like the jokes. You know,
it's kind of
it's like a weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
It's strange
because it's so subjective.
Yeah. No, I just don't want to give out. It's like a big deal to like give out their jokes. You know,
that's a no.
It's weird. But I liked her. She talked about her in-laws, because, I forget what they are. Hungarians? No, not Hungary. I don't know. One of those.
Russian.
Like she calls her husband IKEA.
Oh, they're fins then.
Because she likes to use his face as a chair.
Oh,
that's
kind of
stuff.
A good one.
That kind of shit.
That's a good one.
And she made me laugh. I like her. Buteau?
Buteau, yeah.
Buteau? I don't know how to, like, I don't know what her last name, I will do her last name, but I like her a lot.
That girl.
She's dope. Shout outs to her. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to close it out with something that I know I like, because I've been a fan for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about this on the pod. Bubble gave me shit about it. And I'm talking about George Lopez' new special. Why are you shook? How did you not know this was?
I forgot.
What the fuck? You're watching Warrior Nun and you didn't want to go back to watch George Lopez?
I forgot.
George Lopez will do it for half. That's the name of the special.
Okay.
I was like, all right. So it's George Lopez way.
So
if you've seen one, you've kind of seen them all.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of doing a dig at it, because there are 2 or 3 jokes that I had heard before.
Oh.
That he kind of recycles and rehashes.
Okay.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
That's not good.
So that's the only part I was like, I love you, fucking George. But I heard that already. But he does it in a different way.
Are they funny? Did you find them funny the second time around?
I giggled, but I kind of know what was going.
Okay.
But again, I think I've listened to every single... Like, I had his specials on my iPod at school and shit.
Yeah, I remember.
It's like, I just sat down and listened to that shit. Because he's a Mexican from LA and he speaks Spanish and his families are Mexican, so it's very relatable shit. I died laughing pretty hard on one, and that's why I'm saying I don't know, should I tell the joke or not?
Nah, don't tell the joke.
But it's about different races and vaginas.
Oh shit! Okay.
And I was dying laughing.
Now I'm gonna watch it.
I was dying laughing. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I was dying laughing. I thought it was pretty good. Like, I paused it. I was crying.
Wow. Okay. That is a lot.
It was pretty good. I liked it, but I mean, again, I don't know if this is we've talked about comedy before, but I don't know if it's like, if it matters if you're a fan of somebody to like understand where they're coming from already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what George Lopez is about. I know his cura. I know what his deal is. It's always, it's kind of like the other,
like the Mexican side of America.
Fuck, what's the name of the? Like the guy, if you do this and you that, Foxworthy.
Jeff Foxworthy?
Jeff Foxworthy. I feel like he's the Mexican Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah.
Because he does shit. They all do that. So you compare what stereotypical white people do, you compare it to what your side does, right?
Yeah.
So he does that a lot. Like, white people might, put your people, or old people.
Mexican.
White people might put them in the homes, but Mexicans keep them around because they don't want to, And he talks about being old and how Mexicans don't want to go to the fucking doctor, and he's like,
that's a big thing.
And I think I heard this joke already, so I was like, ooh, that is like, his uncle went to the doctor because he was complaining about something, and the doctor told him he had prostate cancer. And he looks at his wife and is like, you see, yesterday I didn't have prostate cancer, but now I have it.
I think I've heard it before.
And I've heard it before.
But maybe not like that.
It's not like that. He drags it out a little bit. And it's so true because I've been telling fucking Bubbles to go get checked up. I don't think he's ever had a checkup in his life.
Damn.
He don't fucking listen. And he's like, no. Like, Mexicans are legit more afraid of what they could find that they have than figuring out what they have. It's legit. It's legit.
Yeah. It's kind of hard.
It's legit. So it's tricky to if it's like, if it helps. Obviously it helps. If you're a fan of somebody.
Well, yeah.
Going in. But they could also disappoint you because I go back to Amy Schumer. I'm off the Amy Schumer train. Her last special that I watched on Netflix was terrible. I did not like it. It was not funny.
I think the last Amy Schumer thing I saw, I mean, this is going to sound horrible, even coming from me, but she was still very thin.
Okay.
And it was a long time ago. That's the last thing
this one was she was already Amy Schumer, like a big deal Amy Schumer. It was on Netflix.
Oh, then I'm going to sound very fucking hipster because I don't think Amy Schumer was Amy Schumer. She was coming up, or she had some years. I mean, she had some years.
I think won the comedy show from the NBC, I believe.
I think it was before that. Or during that. I don't know.
The point is, I was a huge Amy Schumer fan, but that special put me off of Amy Schumer. And I'm like, Amy Schumer sucks.
Oh, shit.
And then stuff come out that she allegedly steals jokes and yada yada, which is a whole different... That was a long time ago. That's why I'm off the Amy Schumer train.
Okay.
But I've always been on the George Lopez train. I'm now on the Michelle Buteau train. And I just watched the Eric Andre train go by. I'm not...
Yeah, that was
I'm not fucking with that train.
Yeah, that shit was on fire, I think.
Yeah, that's a roller coaster. I'm not on that shit.
Did you see the Mark Norman one? The one
I
sent you on YouTube?
Yeah. He's okay.
Actually,
I'm neutral. I didn't become a fan and I don't hate him.
I was already a fan and I just loved him even more with that.
See, I think that's a lot of
I think
things to do.
his type of comedy is like that. You have to know the guy.
A little bit, but you get to know him during the thing.
Oh yeah,
he's like very, very dry.
Yeah, but
very concise.
Yes,
it's like 1 or 3 sentences and he's out, and on to the next one.
Yeah.
So he might have like 500 jokes.
Yeah, he writes a lot
because he's so fast.
And it's even funnier watching him on the morning shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
nothing
amazing.
Stuck out to me though.
Okay.
I don't remember a single joke.
No.
Like if I tell you what made me laugh, you're gonna remember this shit. From George Lopez.
Oh no, and because we know what George Lopez
also, but it's just it's a big deal. You need to know
what's up,
what's good. So that's what we've been watching this week. Leave a comment down below what you all been watching. Maybe we'll shout you out and watch what y'all been watching.
Yeah, if you don't leave a comment, you're gonna get the shits.
Yeah. Always and forever, you do.
Bye.
I was gonna say something worse. No es cierto, I love you.